6-1. Point. 7-6-1. Point. Timeout, receiving team 8-6-1, 1 minute.
Welcome everybody to our day one coverage of the Atlanta Metro Open, a USA Pickleball National Championship Series event. Lauren McLaughlin here on championship court number 2. We have 2 courts streaming today on both Facebook and YouTube. We are currently in the middle of game number 2. We have Jim Dobrin and Shannon Moore on the far end of your screen. Jocelyn de Villiers and Leah Jansen on the near end. Currently up 8-6 here in game 2 after taking game 1 11-7. Leah Jansen still on first server. This is a first round matchup for Jansen and de Villiers. Dobrin and Moore actually won their first match by a withdrawal of the other team, so technically their first actual played match as well for the day. Derek Prince is our USA Pickleball certified referee for this match. He hails out of Vero Beach, Florida. De Villiers starts it off with the lob, which Dobrin's able to return, and then sets up his partner, Shannon Moore, for a nice winner up the middle.
6-9-1.
Winner of this match will go on to play Vivian David and Austin Gridley in the next round.
9-2.
That will be one of the quarterfinal matchups.
Side out. 9-6-1. What's the call? Thank you. Can serve. Nine, 6-2. Side out. 6. 6-9-1. Second serve. 6-9-2.
Hi, Laz Brown. Thanks for watching, guys. As we get into our day one coverage again, it is pro mixed doubles today.
9-6-1.
Shannon Moore and Jim Dobrin both hailing out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Serve return just wide from de Villiers. And it gets Moore and Dobrin within 2 here in game number 2. They are our 18th seed of the pro mixed bracket. Jansen and de Villiers are number 2. Just misses that corner as Jim Dobrin is right on top of that, staring that ball down. 8-9-2 is our score here. Dobrin all over the court, just taking over. Gets the job done. Looks like his partner Moore is used to him occasionally bulldozing her out of the way, and it ties them up here at 9s in game 2, looking to take this to a game 3. De Villiers trying to do just a little too much. Overextends himself a little and sets up that put away. And a result also in a timeout, as Moore and Dobrin are on their first game point here in game 2. Up 10-9 with the serve when we return from this Jigsaw Health hydration break. Again, Leah Jansen and Jocelyn de Villiers took game 1, 11-7. And they're going to do their best here to hold off a potential game 3. 10-9-2. And a good timeout. Villiers gets the job done with that backhand put away. Tied at 10s now. Mixing it up with a little floater serve there. Again, de Villiers well over on the other side of the court. A little bit of a collision there with Jansen, now 10-10-2. Shannon Moore upset with herself. She sends that ball long, and now a match point here for Leah Jansen and Jocelyn de Villiers. Jim Dobrin with the pop-up and Leah Jansen with the put-away to conclude this first matchup for both of these teams today. Jansen and de Villiers will head to the quarterfinal matchup with Vivian David and Austin Gridley. We will take a very short commercial break, and then we'll be back to the action here at day one coverage of the APP's Atlanta Metro Pickleball Open, a USA Pickleball National Championship Series event here in Griffin, Georgia. Again, Lauren McLaughlin here. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, where Southern hospitality and charm meet the world of professional pickleball. And it's here you'll find the APP Atlanta Metro Open, part of the USA Pickleball National Championship Series. Join us all weekend as players compete for cash prizes and a golden ticket to the Margaritaville USA Pickleball National Championships. Brought to you by Superior Labs. Our supplements keep you at the top of your game. Superior Labs, never surrender. OS First, the official sock and compression bracing partner of USA Pickleball. Redefine comfort. eHealth Medicare, find coverage that makes you feel like a winner. Head, bringing high performance gear to every athlete, professional and amateur. Onyx, we push the limits and you win. Zealous, the insole to end all insoles, featuring patented smart cell cushioning. Vulcan, showcasing the most advanced technology and innovative style. Jigsaw Health, it's fun to feel good. Hudef, showing respect for all players by making the best paddles. And Nupipo, Amazon's #1 best-selling pickleball brand.
Pickleball is crazy. It's an all-day event. You're getting dehydrated, you get tired, and I've kind of had issues with cramping all my life. I would be taking pickle juice, salt tablets, eating mustard packets. So I've just tried to manage it, but it's been really difficult until I tried Jigsaw's Electrolyte Supreme. I would actually recommend taking Electrolyte Supreme to everybody. I haven't cramped. I'm able to go out there with confidence. It's been a godsend for sure.
New People Pickleball.
I'm Ben Johns, and I'm here to tell you why the pros prefer the Franklin X40 Pickleball. I really like the durability. It's pretty rare that I crack one of these. I really like the balance in the ball. I really love this ball because of the color. The visibility at any time during the day is always extremely easy to see, so I think it's not just for the players, it's also a great spectator ball.
Good morning once again, everyone. Lauren McLaughlin here at the APP Atlanta Metro Open, a USA Pickleball National Championship Series event. This is a golden ticket tournament here in Griffin, Georgia, just south of Atlanta. And we have a senior pro mixed doubles semifinal match coming up next. We have Julie Johnson and Mircea Murariu taking on Helen Wilhelm and Rick Witskin. Bob Unitich will be our USA Pickleball certified referee. Bob hailing out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. His wife Diane Unitich also here refereeing this weekend. We always love to see that dynamic duo on court. So as I mentioned, this is a semifinal matchup. Our other semifinals in the senior pro mixed doubles bracket. Eva Welsher and Scott Moore will be taking on Dan Granot and Linda Thompson in the other semifinal matchup. So the winner of this match heading to our winner bracket final. As you can see, Wilhelm and Witskin are our number 2 seed. Johnson and Murariu are number 3 seed here in the senior mixed pro doubles division. We are getting into our quarterfinal matches in the regular pro mixed division. And as always, we are streaming 2 courts this weekend, Championship Court number 1 and Championship Court number 2 here on USA Pickleball's Facebook and YouTube pages. So for anyone who is used to watching our streams on the APP TV YouTube page or the APP Tour Facebook page, make sure and let people know that we are on the USA Pickleball Facebook and YouTube pages for this weekend so they don't miss any of that action. Lauren McLaughlin, I will be on Championship Court number 2 most of the weekend. Dominic Catalano holding it down over on CC1. And then we will come together to bring you guys our medal matches later in the days on ESPN Plus. So definitely, if you do not have ESPN Plus, look into getting that or how to get it if you want before those matches are broadcast later today. We, of course, have some rain in the forecast as well all weekend, so we're keeping an eye on that, hoping for the best. Had a pretty dry day yesterday. Tournament kicked off on Wednesday this week, a couple amateur days before our pro divisions kicked off. So some great pickleball already being played here at this beautiful facility here, as I mentioned, in Griffin, Georgia. Just look in the description of the videos. It'll say either CC1 or CC2 of the 2 live videos, and so that way you can check both of those out to see who is playing. Looks like over on CC1 we're going to have Lee Whitwell and J.W. Johnson taking on Michelle Esquivel and Rob Nunnery. So that is going to be on CC1. And again, here on CC2 we have Julie Johnson and Mircea Murariu taking on Helen Wilhelm and Rick Witskin. And as just a side note, Miss Katie Dyer, who is playing this weekend, it is her birthday today. So if you know Katie Dyer or are Facebook friends with her, definitely go shoot her a happy birthday message as she is battling out here today with Althoff Merchant, her partner here in mixed doubles for the day. They lost a hard-fought 3-game battle with Adam Stone and Corinne Carr in our first match on CC2 that we streamed. Just a couple more minutes here of warm-ups with our players. And then Bob Unitich will get this match underway. It's going to be a 2 out of 3 game match. Again, winner of this heads to our winner bracket final. And if you guys are joining me on Facebook or YouTube on the USA Pickleball sites, definitely shoot me a message, say hi, let me know where you're watching from. Hopefully you are planning to join us all weekend long. We'll have our men's and women's doubles bracket tomorrow, and then our singles as usual on Sunday to wrap up the day. Just a quick update as well in our mixed pro division for those quarterfinal matchups. As I mentioned, Lee Whitwell and J.W. Johnson are taking on Michelle Esquivel and Rob Nunnery on CC1 momentarily. Our other quarterfinals will be Lauren Stratman and Ben Johns taking on Sarah Ansberry and Rafa Hewitt. Leah Jansen and Jocelyn DeVilliers taking on Vivian David and Austin Gridley. And then our final quarterfinal matchup will be Andrea Koop and Zane Navratil taking on Corinne Carr and Adam Stone. So that bracket is to the quarterfinals as they work their way to the semis next. Last few serve warm-ups here for our players on championship court number 2, and we will be underway. Big shout out also to Spencer Laurent and Mitch rocking out production here on championship court number 2. Definitely, guys, if anything is wrong, if there is a audio issue or video issue, make sure and shoot us a comment so we can fix that as soon as possible, because we are always watching the comments, making sure everything is good for you guys at home watching. We want to make this the best production that it can possibly be for you guys. Hi, Fred. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate that. So it looks like Julie Johnson and Mircha Marari will be on the near end on your screen, starting us off here in game number 1. Rick Witzkin and Helen Wilhelm will be receiving on the far end. And here we go. Oh, Helen Wilhelm clips the net there. And that drive throws Julie Johnson off just a little bit there, can't recover. Rick Witzkin getting aggressive early here in game 1. That one does not pan out how he wanted it to. Wilhelm tries to go up the middle there, but Julie Johnson with that left-handed forehand, and Mircha Marari had that gap closed for business. Really nice serve there from Julie Johnson. And we're tied up at ones. Julie Johnson and Mircha Marari have been teaming up fairly often here in mixed doubles in our senior pro division. They've had some really great results. I've talked to Julie in the past about how she is used to being an alpha on the court, so she's still figuring out how to play a more supportive role at times and when to be more aggressive. So there's definitely been some collisions between her and Mircha Marariu on the court, as we will probably see this match as well. Good morning, Donna, Deb, and my mother, Kate. Hello, guys. Thanks for watching again. Or one, Witzken and Wilhelm now putting a little something together. Marariu, unfortunately, there with that foot fault, as you can see. Bob Unitich catches it, that left foot right on that tee. Great eye from Bob, our referee. Marariu goes for the winner there. It's a little too much on top of it. Julie Johnson ducks below that, hoping it's going out, but it drops in that back court. Gets Witzken the serve back, still up 5-3-1. There's the patented Rick Witzken. I don't know if that's a yell, a scream, a combination of both, but he is certainly well known for his loud, bombastic court presence. Usually one of the brightest dressed players as well.
7-3-2.
Nice little run there put together from Wilhelm and Witzken. Now Johnson and Marariu with another chance here to close the gap.
Point. Four, 7-1.
Fortunate serve into the net there from Johnson. Will give Mircha Marariu second serve privileges.
Point. 5-7-2.
Johnson and Murariu now trailing just by 1. Be interesting to see if we see a timeout here from Witskin and Wilhelm at any point. So far, they are playing on. A little confusion there about if Witskin and Wilhelm were switching, I think, but Witskin recovers. Really nice hands there from both Helen and Rick. Gets them the ball back, maintain that 1-point lead.
Second serve. 7-6-2.
Oh, a couple really great gets there from Julie Johnson.
Yes, you are. Yes, she is the right server. Correct point. Yeah. 8-6-2. Side out.
Just long there from Witskin up the middle.
You have 6. 6-8-1.
Beautiful drive there from Julie Johnson. And a ball wide from Rick Witskin. Gets that timeout call, as I mentioned earlier. Wondering if that was coming. So now Wilhelm and Witskin again up by just 1. And I think these two teams, it's very clear to see that both of the men on these teams are very aggressive, looking to attack, looking for that opportunity to poach, come over, take any ball that they can. And it's really up to the women of these teams to be steady, kind of cover for them when they get a little aggressive, maybe out of position. And so really, it's definitely kind of a yin and yang situation here between the aggressive, attacking, kind of flying all over the court, and then the steady coverage. And we'll see which team will be able to come out on top here in this semifinal matchup here in our Senior Pro Mixed Doubles division.
Side out. 8-7-1.
Wow, what a rally. Unbelievable defense there from Wilhelm and Witskin. Murariu tries to call Johnson off one of those balls that he thought was going long. And after coming out on the losing end of that rally, Johnson and Murariu take their first timeout of the match. Wilhelm and Witskin with the serve, up 9-7 when we come back from this timeout, brought to you by Jigsaw Health. Lauren McLaughlin here in the booth with you for Championship Court number 2 on the USA Pickleball Facebook and YouTube pages. This is the APP Tours Atlanta Metro Pickleball Open, a USA Pickleball National Championship Series event. This is a golden ticket tournament for the Nationals tournament.
Time in 9-7.
Bob Unitich calls us back into the match.
Second serve.
And they do a good job stopping one serve. Can they stop
9-7-2.
Witskins as well and get the ball back here? There's that aggression that I talked about, that attack from Witskin, and Wilhelm has to cover for him, which she does on the first shot, but Witskin a little out of position, and Johnson and Marario able to take advantage of that, and they do indeed get 2 great holds and the serve back. Can they translate that into some points now?
7-9-2.
Witskin goes to attack that ball, but it was very low, so he's not really able to get on top of it as much as he wants, and so it sails long. Good eye from Julie Johnson letting that go. Beautiful attack from Marario there. Just barely comes over center. Just gets that winner right up the middle.
8-9-1.
And they've tied it up here at 9s in game 1 of the semifinal match. Johnson does a great job pulling Witskin off the court there, causing them to back up off the line and turn that offense into defense. And Marario takes advantage, putting that ball right at Witskin's feet, and it gives them their first game point here after they've been playing catch-up almost this whole first game. Now with an opportunity to take game 1. You can see me sitting in the booth just past Rick Witskin. I'm waving. Can you guys see me? That's me over in the booth. Oh, and Spencer's waving. That's Spencer. He's right next to me. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Just day 1 coverage here at the APP Tours Atlanta Metro Pickleball Open. We have 2 more full days to go after this one. So please make plans to join us this weekend wherever you are at in the country or the world. I know we have some international fans and players that love to watch these, so thank you guys so much for joining. And back into the action, a game point here for Julie Johnson and Mircea Marario. And they get the job done with that attack from Julie Johnson right at the body of Rick Witskin. And so game 1 will be taken by Johnson and Marario 11-9. We will take a very short commercial break, and we will be back here on Championship Court number 2 with game 2 right after this.
My favorite paddle is the V520. It's more of a control paddle, which is great for my game because I'm certainly known as more of a defensive player, but it's still great for hitting a hard serve and drive the ball well from the transition area and from the kitchen. Go ahead and drive it at me. I'm ready to block it into the kitchen. I can roll it or I can slice it. Either way, I feel like it's gonna go in. With the soft feel of the paddle, I can dink all day. So go ahead and try it out, dink me.
back on championship court number 2. Lauren McLaughlin here with you. We are about to kick off game number 2 of this Senior Pro Mixed Doubles semifinal matchup. Julie Johnson and Mircea Marariu on the far end took game 1 11-9 over Rick Witskin and Helen Wilhelm. So they are going to be looking to win this game 2 to force that game 3 tiebreaker. Winner of this match heads to our winner bracket final. Bob Unitich, our USA Pickleball certified referee for this match. Marariu, a little aggressive there on that shot. Forces Helen Wilhelm to matrix out of the way of that ball. A little too close to her face for her liking. Of course, an accidental placement there from Marariu as he puts his hand up in apology. Wow, some really quick hands there from both Johnson and Marariu. Still scoreless here, though, in game 2. Who will be the first to crack the scoreboard? Beautiful Ernie there from Mircea Marariu. Puts that away.
0-0-1. Second serve.
Just misses that back corner. Good thought, though.
0-0-2.
Going behind Helen Wilhelm. Marariu puts that ball right at Witskin's right shoulder. Catches him off guard a little. Dumps it into the net, and Johnson and Marariu first on the board. Ooh, gorgeous winner there with that two-handed backhand from Helen Wilhelm. She did not want that coming back. Oh, good ups there from Mircea Marariu. Looks like he jumped about 11 feet in the air to get that lob from Wilhelm. Julie Johnson laughing at herself. Doesn't know what she was doing on that last ball. There's that almost collision in the middle with the two forehands. Definite advantage when you are playing with a lefty to have those two forehands in the middle. Makes it very dangerous. However, also can occasionally cause some confusion when both players want to hit their forehand.
Second serve.
Very good idea to especially over communicate when you have those two forehands in the middle. Wilhelm looks to change things up. She was going for Marariu after a couple of those balls went straight up to Julie Johnson, but puts it in the net. And another error there from Wilhelm. Puts Johnson and Marariu up 3-1 here in game 2. Rick Witzkin, a shark in the water, just circling, waiting for his opportunity to strike, and he picks the perfect moment. So quick. That one not as successful. The seal got away that time. Lived to fight another day. Great pick up there from Mircea Marariu. Right on that line, pulls Helen Wilhelm off the court. Can't get to it. Beautiful shot from Helen Wilhelm. Backdoor behind Mircea Marariu. Floats that right into that back corner. Witzkin goes for that speed up, which he is always looking for. That one just a little low, right into the tape, unfortunately. Oh, no. Great hands there on both sides, but that ball very out. Helen, I think, realized just at the last minute where she was standing off the court. Tried to get her paddle out of the way, but unfortunately caught it.
Second serve. 3-1-2.
3-1-2, and Marariu unfortunately sends that serve long. That will result in a side out.
1-3-1.
Wilhelm and Witzkin still trailing by 2. Wow, Julie Johnson with the speed up, but Helen Wilhelm sitting on her two-handed backhand. And she just dismisses that ball like it is nothing.
2-3-1. Second serve.
Marariu able to get the winner there, but a little paddle tap in the process with Julie Johnson, as both of them going for that middle shot, as I mentioned before. Happens a little bit with these two players with both those forehands in the middle. And Wilhelm and Witzkin have tied it up at 3. Looking to take their first lead of the game. Marariu and Wilhelm doing battle at the net. Such fast hands on both sides. Nice eye by Julie Johnson, letting that one go.
4-3-1.
Johnson and Marariu go up by 2 now. We have a timeout called from Rick Witzkin and Helen Wilhelm, brought to you by Jigsaw Health. Game one very close the whole time. Johnson and Mararu actually trailing most of the game. Manage to pull ahead just when it mattered most, though, at the very end of the game, winning 11-9, and now they are up by 2 here in game 2 of this semifinal match, hoping to head to our winner bracket final in just 2 games, but of course Helen Wilhelm and Rick Witskin might have something to say about that, as they are trying to force a game 3 to have their opportunity to possibly head to that winner bracket final. This is our number 2 and 3 seeded teams, so definitely makes sense that they are in the position they're in here in the bracket in this semifinal matchup. Mircea Mararu taking an extra long time there to contemplate his life decisions after that shot. Have not seen a lot of dinking this match so far. This is one of the first dinking rallies that I remember seeing so far this match, and Mararu leaves that one up much too high when Rick Witskin is on the opposite side. Easy put away. Mixes it up with that floating serve. Wow. Nice lob there from Mircea. Helen Wilhelm gets it, but Julie Johnson.
3-5-2.
Great eye getting out of the way.
Yes. Yeah. 4-5-2.
Ooh, Julie Johnson stays calm and composed. That forehand put away winner.
5-4-1. No. Second serve. Five, 4, 2.
Ooh. Good coverage from Wilhelm after Johnson trickles that ball over the net. A little joking around here between our gentlemen on court. Witskin definitely upset at himself after that last one. Johnson and Mararu pulling away a little here, now up by 3. Will we see a timeout here, or will they roll the dice?
8-4-2.
They do have 1 timeout remaining.
Side out.
They risked it and got the side out. So we're going to have a ball change, I believe. It's not cracked, but it's a little out of round, which can happen with these Durafast 40 balls. So
We change balls.
we're going to switch that out. Bob Unitich bringing in a new ball.
Time in. 4-8-1.
4-8-1. Helen Wilhelm resumes serving duties. Johnson kind of seemed a little unsure about what she wanted to do with that. Ends up taking a step back and puts that into the net. I think she had planned to take it out of the air, but another ball sent long there from Helen Wilhelm as she tries to go backdoor on Mircea Murariu. It is a good idea. She's got that shot open. She's just getting a hold of it a little too much. About 7 inches past that baseline. If she just pulls it in just slightly, I think she's got that. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, on the USA Pickleball Facebook and YouTube pages. Lauren McLaughlin here. Appreciate you guys joining me. Hello, Rufus, Karen, Jeanette.
882.
Wow, wow, wow. Oh, what a rally. Rick Witzkin is everywhere. How he got that one back on the replay. Look at Julie John. She is laughing. She can't believe it came back at all either. Unbelievable. After managing to tie it up, going on a little run. Well done from Witzkin and Wilhelm. But can Murariu and Johnson answer? It seems there's been a couple opportunities here that Johnson and Murariu have decided to speed up the ball or attack when perhaps it wasn't the right moment to do so. Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What another amazing rally. Some big pickups, fast hands. I mean, that clips the net, and Mircea Murariu has to all of a sudden change directions completely.
Yes. 982.
Murariu tries to get that ball. Looked like he missed it, but he actually clipped it with his paddle.
891.
I think we're at the stage of this match where it is 9-9 here in game 2, looking to go either way.
991.
I'd love to see both of these teams be a little more patient and kind of wait for the right opportunity to attack. Where Rick Witzkin just there attacked it and yelled at himself for being stupid. I didn't say it, he did. And I would just love to see what might happen if they just slow this down a little bit. Wait for those opportunities instead of trying to rush things. It does work out. I mean, Julie Johnson didn't need to attack right there necessarily. It worked out as Helen Wilhelm pulls that one wide.
You have 2 available in this game, and you have 1 available. Time out by the service team.
All right, and after Murariu asks Bob Unitich how many timeouts they have 2 remaining still, so they decide to use one here and strategize as it is tied 9-9. They are 2 points away from heading to that winner bracket final matchup, so they are taking this offensive timeout, which we definitely see here and there during some matches, but they're hoping to just kind of slow down, refocus, decide amongst themselves what they'd like to do here in these final 2 points of the game to try and close out this match without giving Witzkin and Wilhelm an opportunity to get back in this and force a game 3.
Yes. Time in. 9-9-1.
They are still on first server, so 2 opportunities here. Let's see what they discussed during this timeout and if they can execute it.
Second serve.
I'm fairly certain that was not what they discussed. Definitely got to keep those balls down and unattackable, especially when Rick Witzkin is lurking on the other side. Helen Wilhelm goes for that speed up, a little low right into the tape. You could tell from her scream she was not happy about that, and this is match point here for Julie Johnson and Mircha Murario. And that attack does work in Mircha Murario's favor, and they are indeed heading to the winner bracket final after 2 very close games, 11-9, 11-9. Well played, though, from Helen Wilhelm and Rick Witzkin. They will drop to our consolation bracket, and we will take a commercial break here on Championship Court number 2. We will be back with more action and another amazing match. I believe it might be one of our pro quarterfinal matchups. We will bring that for you guys next, right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
Slightly favored backhand. Much hand-eye coordination.
PPR is proud to be a partner with the APP Tour, which features 18 tournaments and more than $750,000 in prize money. Several PPR members play in APP tournaments throughout the year. Are you at least a 3.5 pickleball player? Then become certified to teach with PPR. Check out our website at www.pprpickleball.org. And as the saying goes, do what you love and you never have to work a day in your life. So give us a call at 843-842-9777. We look forward to hearing from you.
You ready, La?
I'm ready, Ben.
Let's do this.
Sorry, Ben.
Come on, La. What's going on, Lala?
I don't know what's happening today, Ben.
What is this?
It's my paddle.
This paddle is the answer.
A Ben Johns custom paddle by Franklin? For me?
Yeah, let's crush it.
Good game.
Good game.
Thank you, Ben Johns.
Way to go, Lala.
The HD5 is the green of ivy. It represents hope, tenacity, the spirit of life and growth. It also reminds us of the Ivy League. The HD5 features a good rotation, an excellent sweet spot, thicker core, and super power.
Welcome back to Championship Court number 2, everyone. Lauren McLaughlin here at the APP Atlanta Metro Pickleball Open in Griffin, Georgia, a USA Pickleball National Championship Series tournament. We have a mixed pro doubles quarterfinal matchup coming up momentarily. Adam Stone and Corinne Carr will be taking on Andrea Koop and Zane Navertil. Koop and Navertil are our number 3 seed here today. Carr and Stone are number 6 seed. Corinne Carr and Adam Stone defeating Katie Dyer and Althoff Merchant in their first match of the day, 4-11, 11-5, 11-7. So that matchup went to 3 games. Andrea Koop and Zane Navratil taking down Pam Gilbert and Eric Gilbert, 11-4, 11-2 in their first match of the day. The winner of this heads to the semifinals, where they will take on the winner of Leah Jansen and Jocelyn de Villiers versus Vivian David and Austin Gridley. On championship court number 1, Michelle Esquivel and Rob Nunnery are still doing battle with Lee Whitwell and J.W. Johnson in their quarterfinal matchup. And it looks like Lauren Stratman and Ben Johns defeated Sarah Ansbury and Rafa Hewitt in their quarterfinal matchup, 11-2, 11-2. So we have 1 team in the semis so far. Still awaiting our other 3. Larry Scott will be our USA Pickleball certified referee for this match, hailing out of Fort Myers, Florida. Players will have just a few more minutes of warm-up here before we kick off the action. Again, we're streaming 2 courts. If you look in the description, it will be either CC1 or CC2. If you are hearing my voice, you are currently watching CC2. Again, streaming on both Facebook and YouTube on the USA Pickleball Facebook and YouTube pages. Fred Folkerts watching on the YouTube page. Shout out to Fort Myers, Florida. Absolutely. And let's take a very quick look at Miss Andrea Koop. We have a player profile on her. She is from Richland, Michigan, now currently in Grand Haven, Michigan, both in the southwest area of Michigan, if you're unfamiliar. Fellow Michigander, always got to give a shout out to that. Plays for Team Paddle Tech, 32 years old, 5'9", currently number 3 on our APP standings list, which, remember, that is not a ratings list. That is simply a standings list of our players that play in APP tournaments as they accumulate points, depending how they have done. And then Mr. Adam Stone on the other team. Take a quick look at his profile as well, also on Team Paddle Tech, 38 years old. He is from Houston, Texas, but now currently in Holly Springs, North Carolina, and he is number 6 on the men's APP standings list for pros. All right, looks like our players are ready to go. Steve Taylor meandering through there in the background, looking to take some of his amazing photos. It looks like Corinne Carr and Adam Stone will be on the far end to start us off here in Game 1. Andrea Koop and Zane Navratil will receive serve on the near end.
Game 1, time in.
And away we go.
0-0-2.
Just a quick exchange to start us off here in Game 1.
0-0-1.
Stone almost gets that crushing overhead from Navratil back.
1-0-1. Second server.
Wow. Look at these players do battle. All 4 of them. Nice recovery from Stone off the net there.
1-0-2.
4 of these players coming out very aggressive here in the beginning of this match. A lot of attacking going on, a lot of offense. Carr goes for that Ernie. A little short though. And now Coop and Navratil up 3-0 as we get into game 1 of this quarterfinal matchup.
Yes. 4-0-2.
Wow, great attack from Coop. Lands right on that baseline.
5-0-2.
Coop and Navratil rolling here. Looks like our 4 players are starting to settle a little bit now as we're starting to see a couple of those dink rallies. Carr and Stone still looking to get on the board here in game 1. Ooh, great pickup from Carr.
Second server. Zero, 5-2.
Ooh, beautiful, deceptive shot there from Adam Stone. Goes behind Zane Navratil. That last moment.
1-5-2.
And that gets them on the board. Nice attempt there from Andrea Coop as she tries to get to that ball trickling over the net but can't quite get there.
2-5-2.
Adam Stone and Corinne Carr still trying to find a rhythm here.
5-2-1.
Get something rolling.
Wait. 6-2-1. Second server. Six, 2-2.
Beautiful two-handed backhand winner there from Corinne Carr. Beautiful angle as well.
2-6-1. Second server.
It looks like it changed trajectory off the side or other.
Thought it hit a sleeve.
I was gonna go like, I thought it was gonna go into the middle of the court. It was actually out. The only thing is it hit you. I thought it did.
But okay.
So I think the call is going to be out.
Okay. Point.
Last time we played, she didn't do anything. I gave you guys that. I wouldn't say I'm sure. It looked like it didn't hit you. It looked like it changed direction. That's fine.
All right, so Navratil and Coop thinking that the ball hit Adam Stone's sleeve. He did not feel that happen. Carr saw the ball out. Several people on the sideline seemed to confirm that they thought it was out as well. So that was the call that stood. Hi, Jacob. I see you. Yes, your brother is warming up next door. We'll be keeping an eye on him for sure.
Here. 6-3-1.
All right, 6-3-1. The Navratil serve in full force here today. Beautiful lob from Corinne Carr, mixing things up and sets up the overhead from Adam Stone. Carr, one of the best lobbers I have seen on the pro scene.
Side out.
Stone again goes backdoor on Navratil as he leaves that area of the court a little exposed. Definitely keeping him honest. Did clip the net just a little on that last one. Threw off Navratil as well, but
Second server.
Carr and Stone now within 2.
Side out.
It's not super hot here just south of Atlanta
6-4-1.
in the 70s, but it is a little humid, so definitely seeing these players wiping their hands a lot, especially as they're getting sweaty on their paddles.
Point.
Nice rally, a couple big overheads there from Adam Stone. Finally gets that last one right at Zane Navratil's feet. Wow. What reflexes there from Adam Stone after Carr leaves that one up a little high. He just braced himself and put a paddle out there. Managed to drop it right on that baseline.
4-7-1.
Corinne Carr, sometimes known as the Smiling Assassin. You can see her laughing on that last rally, even though she got hit with the ball, because she's always smiling. Beautiful shot from Andrea Koop behind Adam Stone. Giving him a little taste of his own medicine there. Andrea Koop defending Zane Navratil's honor a little bit. Oh my gosh. hits the net on the overhead. Oh my gosh, what a rally. Oh my gosh. And hopefully you guys caught that behind the back get from Zane Navratil in the middle of that rally. Definitely mark that down, guys. Go back, rewind if you're on YouTube, watch that rally again. Spectacular pickleball just happened. Ball getting sped up just a little too quickly, it seems like, from Carr occasionally.
9-4-1.
Nice job by Stone, planting himself right in the middle of that court. Making sure that ball doesn't come back. 9-4-2 though, Coop and Navratil. Ooh. A little wide and long on that serve from Navratil. Second lob attempt there from Adam Stone. A little short though. Kind of set in motion an unfortunate series of events to follow. Big hold there for Andrea Coop and Zane Navratil. No points given up.
9-4-1.
And now still just 2 points away from taking this first game. Navratil, great coverage down the sideline as oh my, what? Oh my gosh. What an unbelievable pickup from Corinne Carr. Ah, beautiful defense. And she, oh, no big deal. Oh no, Navratil goes for the attack and has so much power as he clips the net. It just pops straight up and over Adam Stone. Nothing he can do about it.
10-4-2.
And now a game point on Navratil's serve. Great job by Stone. The ball previous to that put away, I think, was actually going to go long, but he did a great job of hitting it right at Andrea Coop, so she had to play that ball. There was no getting out of the way of it. And then the next one put a nice angle on it. And they survive for now.
4-10-1.
Little miss hit there from Andrea Coop as she clips it off the top of her paddle. Wow, great poach there. A little shake and bake action from Corinne Carr.
7-10-1.
Sets up that exchange for Adam Stone to get that put away. And we have our first timeout here from Andrea Coop and Zane Navratil. Still up by 3, but Carr and Stone gaining a little momentum here these last 2 rallies. So they are definitely trying to stall that momentum. And we'll take a quick look at Zane Navratil's player profile from Racine, Wisconsin, now currently in Brookfield, Wisconsin, just outside of Milwaukee. He's my neighbor. We're friends. Just putting it out there. He plays for Team Franklin, 26 years old, 5'9", currently number 2 on the APP standings list after having some really great results at most of the APP events. He trails only behind Jocelyn Duvillier.
Time in. 7-10.
All right, Larry Scott gets us back into the action. Adam Stone serving 7-10-1.
Second server. 7-10-2.
Navratil doing a great job putting that ball right at Karinkar's feet as she is making her way through the transition zone. Kind of catches her on the move.
10-7-1.
And 2 more game point opportunities here for Navratil and Coop if they need both of them. And they will. Game point number 3 on Andrea Coop's paddle. And Corinne Carr with a roll of the eyes at herself sends that one long. And so game number 1 going to Andrea Coop and Zane Navratil. We will take a very short break, guys, but more action on championship court number 2 when we return.
I'm Ben Johns, and I'm here to tell you why the pros prefer the Franklin X40 Pickleball. I really like the durability. It's pretty rare that I crack one of these. I really like the balance in the ball. I really love this ball because of the color. The visibility at any time during the day is always extremely easy to see, so I think it's not just for the players, it's also a great spectator ball.
Back on championship court number 2, game number 2, kicking off right now in our Pro Mixed Doubles quarterfinal matchup here between Zane Navratil and Andrea Coop, taking on Adam Stone and Corinne Carr. Big start there for Coop. Andrea Coop and Zane Navratil on the far end for game number 2. Adam Stone and Corinne Carr on the near end. Game number 1 going to Coop and Navratil, 11-7. Ooh. Some pretty quick exchanges there at the net from all 4 players. I'm pretty sure everybody got a little taste of that action. Larry Scott, our USA Pickleball certified referee for this match. Winner of this heads to the semifinals.
Second server. Second server. Zero, 1, 2.
I mean, it's just so good. Stone. Another lob.
2-0-1.
I think Corinne might need to give him a couple pointers when they go home on how to
Second server.
perfect that lob. Just a little out in front of Carr there as she reached for that one.
3-0-2.
Just like the beginning of game one, all four of these players are coming out firing here in game two.
4-0-2.
And again, Coop and Navratil out to an early lead, causing Stone and Carr to play catch up. Hi, Odoth. Welcome. We were missing you. Navratil and Coop just on the attack, causing Stone and Carr to play a lot of defense. No matter where they are on the court, great get there from Corinne getting back there. Navratil serve definitely causing a little trouble here in this match. That time finally Stone and Carr go on the offensive, keeping Navratil and Coop in the backcourt. Just trying to hit one more ball to stay in that rally.
5-0-2.
Communication there from Navratil. I think Coop was planning on laying off that ball, but it's always good to scream out at your partner just in case. Nice around the post there from Andrea Coop. Didn't need to put much on it at all, just a little baby ATP. Corinne Carr does her best to defend it, but ooh, great recovery from Navratil off the net.
Right out. 0-8-1.
Ooh, Navratil scrambling like only Navratil can. Great shake and bake there from Corinne Carr, but it's not enough. And at this point in game number 2, trailing 1-8. A little bit of work here to do if Stone and Carr want that opportunity to head to the semifinals. And shots like that from Corinne Carr will certainly get them one step closer.
2-8-2.
A lot of net balls. Net courts. Balls hitting the net. A lot of those happening this match.
8-2-1. Second server. Eight, 2-2.
Nice drive there from Navratil. Forces Stone to put that in the net.
9-2-2.
And now 2 points away from heading to the semifinals are Andrea Koop and Zane Navratil. They have been in full attack mode this entire match. I have to imagine that was part of their game plan strategy coming in to games 1 and 2 now. Attack, attack, attack. And they have done that, and it has worked, and they have a match point. And with a ball long from Corinne Carr, they indeed do finish this match in 2, 11-7, 11-2. They'll head to the semifinals. Adam Stone and Corinne Carr just never able to get anything really going there this match. They'll drop it to our consolation bracket, but don't worry guys, more amazing mixed doubles pickleball action coming your way still today. We will be back here on Championship Court number 2. Lauren McLaughlin here with our next matchup. Don't go anywhere after this short commercial break.
Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, where Southern hospitality and charm meet the world of professional pickleball. And it's here you'll find the APP Atlanta Metro Open, part of the USA Pickleball National Championship Series. Join us all weekend as players compete for cash prizes and a golden ticket to the Margaritaville USA Pickleball National Championships. Brought to you by Superior Labs. Our supplements keep you at the top of your game. Superior Labs, never surrender. OS First, the official sock and compression bracing partner of USA Pickleball. Redefine comfort. eHealth Medicare. Find coverage that makes you feel like a winner. Head, bringing high performance gear to every athlete, professional and amateur. Onyx, we push the limits and you win. Zealous, the insole to end all insoles, featuring patented smart cell cushioning. Vulcan, showcasing the most advanced technology and innovative style. Jigsaw Health, it's fun to feel good. Hudef, showing respect for all players by making the best paddles. And Nupipo, Amazon's #1 best-selling pickleball brand.
Having a tough time getting better? Our 3-day Level Up Pickleball camps feature a low student pro ratio and offer personalised training from the best pros in the game. Level Up will take you full circle through the point building process by teaching proper stroke mechanics, positioning and winning game strategies. Each camper also receives a personalised before and after video, an instructional manual, product discounts and more. Discover how good you can be with Level Up Pickleball camps. Visit us today at leveluppickleballcamps.com.
PPR is proud to be a partner with the APP Tour, which features 18 tournaments and more than $750,000 in prize money. Several PPR members play in APP tournaments throughout the year. Are you at least a 3.5 pickleball player? Then become certified to teach with PPR. Check out our website at www.pprpickleball.org. And as the saying goes, do what you love and you never have to work a day in your life. So give us a call at 843-842-9777. We look forward to hearing from you.
Pickleball action and excitement is back with the APP Tour's 2021 World Pickleball Open at PGA Village Verano by Coulter Homes in Port St. Lucie, Florida. 75-plus divisional events, men's, women's, singles, doubles, and mixed doubles. And the pro divisions with over $25,000 prize money on the line. Learn from the engaging pros at the Pickleball Strategy Clinics. For more information, go to worldpickleballopen.com or call 561-330-6000.
Go again, until you strike just right, until the ball sings, until the other guy blinks, until the court's clear, and the sun sets, until you see it in your sleep, and wake up swinging. Go again. Till you can't miss, until you can't lose. Go again, and again.
So this is one of my favorite paddle, the V530 Power. It's a great paddle. It's perfect for the transition when you're a tennis player. One of the features that is so good about it is the fact that it's so close to a tennis racket in terms of shape. It's not circular, as you can see, it's more rectangular a bit. For me, it was a game changer for my serve, for just so much power generated because it's a bit heavier in the head. And then when I go to the net, I have a good balance here and I can be aggressive. It's so good as well for resets and for dinking, but mostly to put away the ball, you know, to create a lot of power, so it's just a perfect product.
Coming up, please. One more. Players, conference, please. Paddle check, please. Thank you.
And our rear tent is open on each side of the property. You'll see a sign over there. Pickleball bar.
Till 3 to 11. Starting servers.
Very
One or two.
Who's gonna
Game 1, time in 0-0-2. Calling the score. 0-0-2. Side out.
I apologize for my tardiness, everyone. I was grabbing food for Spencer and myself, but I have returned and we are into the action here in this winner bracket final for our senior mixed pro division. We have Julie Johnson and Mircea Murariu on the far end, Ava Welsher and Scott Moore on the near end. Game 1 just underway.
Second serve. One, 0-2. Side out. 0-1-1.
Derek Prince is our USA Pickleball certified referee for this matchup.
Point.
Welsher goes for the two-handed backhand put away and unfortunately put it in the net instead. Johnson and Murariu take a 1-point lead. Moore and Welsher are number 1 seed. Johnson and Murariu are number 3 seed. Johnson and Murariu defeating Wilhelm and Witskin in their semifinal matchup to get here.
Side out. One, 2, 1. Second serve. One, 2, 2. Point.
Moore with the attack. Definitely going out, but Johnson can't get out of the way and sends that ball into the stands.
Point. Have 2 points. Three, 2, 2. Side out. Two, 3, 1. Second serve. Two, 3, 2.
Close game so far here in game 1 as we're getting into our winner bracket final.
Point.
Seeing some errors on both sides. Johnson and Murariu tie it up now here at 3. Nice little drop there from Welcher as Johnson almost takes out our kitchen cam.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. 3-3-1. Point. Four, 3-1.
Really great pickup by Welcher in the middle of that rally to stay in there, but good attack from Johnson right at Scott Moore to finish that one off. Oh, good idea. Johnson looking to go behind Scott Moore down that sideline. Didn't quite execute how she wanted to. And it puts up Welcher and Moore 5-3-2 here in game one.
Point. Yes, you are the correct server. 6-3-2. Side out.
Ball into the net from Scott Moore. Ends their run with a side out. Gives Johnson and Marariu a chance here. See if they can answer with a run of their own. So a quick side out again, no damage done.
6-3-1.
Welcher and Moore maintain that 3-point lead and look to add to it here.
Second serve. Six, 3-2.
Julie Johnson doing her best to defend that, but once a ball gets popped up in front of Scott Moore, not a lot you can do, but hope you can put a paddle on it and maybe it stays inside the lines. Oh my goodness, Julie Johnson.
Side out.
Wasn't the prettiest Ernie you've ever seen, but got the job done. Ooh, Murcha almost gets pushed into the kitchen by Julie Johnson accidentally as he had to squeeze by her there.
4-7-1. Point. Five, 7-1.
Moore looking to insert himself into that point. He is able to.
Correct server, correct side, yes sir. 5, 7-2. Side out.
Nice point.
7-5-1.
You can just hear the effort from these players getting picked up by that amazing court mic.
8-5-1.
Oh, Johnson is sending that ball for the fences. However, she managed to clip Scott Moore's paddle in the process.
8-5-2.
Nice job by Johnson. Changing it up, going straight up with Scott Moore. Right in that upper chest area. Gets her the side out and trailing by 3. Beautiful placement down the sideline there for that winner from Julie Johnson. And now trailing by just 2.
6-8-1. Second serve.
Tries to double dip there, and that one did not go as flawlessly as the first one.
6-8-2. Side out. Eight, 6-1. Second serve. Eight, 6-2. Point. Nine, 6-2.
Yes!
Point.
Eva Welsher with a two-handed backhand drive down the line. Puts her and Scott Moore on their first game point here in our Senior Pro Mixed Doubles winner bracket final. A slight spill of water bottle. See if Johnson and Marario can strategize here about how to hold Welsher and Moore on this game point here in game 1. Otherwise, they will have to make some adjustments in game number 2.
Time in.
Derek Prince gets us back into the action at 10-6-2. Good rally, but Marario pulls that last shot just wide, and game 1 goes to Ava Welsher and Scott Moore, 11-6. We will take a very short commercial break, guys, and be right back for game number 2. Don't go anywhere.
New People Pickleball.
Welcome back to Championship Court number 2. Everyone, we are about to kick off game number 2 of our Senior Pro Mixed Doubles Winner Bracket Final. We have Ava Welsher and Scott Moore on the far end. Julie Johnson and Mircea Murariu on the near end. Winner of this match heads to the gold medal match. Loser will head to bronze.
0-0-1.
Johnson leaving that ball up just a little too high.
0-0-2. Side out. 0-0-1. Second serve. 0-0-2. Side out. 0-0-1. Second serve. 0-0-2. Side out. 0-0-1.
Such steady playing here by both our teams. Here as we're getting into game 2. Welsher and Moore finally, after what seems like a long time, finally get their first point on the board.
Second serve.
Welsher with the drive just into the top of that tape of the net.
1-0-2.
There's that. We talked about it earlier in the day. Mircea Murariu and Julie Johnson have played together several times now, but because they have their two forehands in the middle, with Johnson being a lefty, you do continue to see that not necessarily missed communication between the two of them, just ooh, oh my gosh, Julie Johnson fired up. With a little kitchen hop.
0-2-1.
Looks like Julie Johnson did indeed take out our kitchen cam earlier. We'll have to get that straightened out when we have a moment. But as I was saying, you definitely see some of those collisions between Murariu and Johnson, because they're both, I would say it's more stubbornness in that they want to hit their forehand, they want to be aggressive. Ooh, and Murariu with a direct body shot on Scott Moore.
2-2-1.
Johnson and Murariu now putting a little something together, and we have a timeout called from Welsher and Moore. Definite little frustration I am sensing out of Ava Welsher. They're now going to have a chat on the sideline about what they need to change and do better to stop this momentum shift in favor of Johnson and Murariu. Welsher looks and sounds very amped up to get back into the action to correct what they deem as too many mistakes that they have made so far in this game number 2. After winning game 1 11-6. They certainly don't want Murariu and Johnson to have an opportunity to get back into this match. Nice two-handed backhand there from Welsher, going behind Mircea Murariu.
2, 3, 1.
Beautiful drop there from Welsher. Sets up that pop-up for Murariu, and Scott Moore easily poaches over to put that away.
3, 3, 1.
And it looks like that timeout did them some good. They seem to be confident in playing the way they want to be playing now, back on their strategy.
4, 3, 1.
Can they ride it all the way to the gold medal match?
Second serve. 4, 3, 2. Set out.
Scott Moore with that serve in the wrong box.
4, 1.
Great job from Julie Johnson recognizing Scott Moore leaning middle, and so she goes down the sideline.
Four, 1.
So it looks like over on championship court number 1, another pro mixed doubles quarterfinal match has concluded. Looks like Jocelyn de Villiers and Leah Jansen have defeated Vivian David and Austin Gridley in their match.
Second serve. 5, 4, 2.
Really great job from Scott Moore, hollering at Ava Welsher to make sure and let that ball go, which she does.
4, 5, 1. Second serve.
A very frustrated Welsher with a bit of a paddle tap to the head there
4, 5,
to show
2.
her displeasure at herself after that serve into the net. Here's another one of those collisions in the middle from Johnson and Murariu.
Side out.
Really great rally.
Timeout. Receiving team 5, 4, 1.
And we're going to have
1
a
minute.
timeout here from Welsher and Moore. After a lot of effort put into that last rally and not coming out on top. Again, just a little frustration. Good timeout here, calming them down. We'll see if Moore and Welsher can
no more timeouts remaining.
once again kind of get back on that plan that they've clearly talked about now several times.
Yes, she is the correct server.
Their last timeout went well. Looked like they
5-4-1.
tightened up. Let's see if they can do it again.
Second serve. Five, 4, 2.
I think Johnson knew once she hit that, it was not going to go well for her. And Ava Welsher made sure to make that prediction come true. Great pickup from Marario. Oh, nice rally from both sides.
Five, 5-1. Point.
All right, once again, looks like that timeout did Welsher and Moore some good.
6-5-1.
Back out in front by one here in game 2. The winner of this match heads to the gold medal match.
Second serve. 6-5-2.
Both players, both teams, excuse me, just getting kind of yo-yoed back and forth across the court on that rally.
Second serve. 5-6-2. Side out.
Welsher and Moore definitely fired up, playing confidently. They are playing like they want it.
6-5-1. Point. 7-5-1. Second serve. 7-5-2.
Johnson and Marario not going quietly into the night, however.
Side out.
Bit of a thorn in Welsher and Moore's side right now. Looking to make life difficult, trying to force that game 3. Unbelievable defense from Johnson and Murario. Look at that crazy pet. Like, I don't even know how that went back over. Fantastic job by Julie Johnson, hanging in there, not backing up, staying strong.
Point. Seven, 1.
We're tied at 7s here in game 2.
Second serve. Seven, 2.
No.
Side out. Seven, 1. Point. You have 7 points. How many timeouts? You have 2 timeouts remaining. Timeout, receiving team. 8,
All right, we have a
1
timeout
minute.
here, called from Johnson and Murario. Still had 2 remaining, and doing the smart thing because you can't take them with you. And just letting you guys know that Championship Court number 2 will be done streaming after the conclusion of this match. So we're not done for the day. Definitely pop on over to Championship Court number 1 once we are shut down here. We're going to have a semifinal. Looks like we're going to have a semifinal matchup over on Championship 1. And then we will, of course, be going to ESPN Plus for our medal matches at the conclusion of the day. Definitely Google how to get that. It is fairly cheap, so definitely look into that if you want to watch those medal matches live all weekend long. And I believe they have a trial period as well to try it out. So just letting you guys know, a little heads up. But back into the action here as we are not done yet. This is our Senior Pro Mixed Doubles winner bracket final. Eva Welsher, Scott Moore serving right now, looking to close out this match in 2 games. But Julie Johnson and Mircea Murario doing their best to force that game 3 as the winner of this match heads to the gold medal match, loser heads to bronze.
Correct, sir. Yes, sir. 7, 8, 1.
Good recovery there from Scott Moore. It's so difficult when you're playing such tall players like Scott Moore, because balls that would be too low for another player to get are perfect position for him.
Point.
Oh, and we have a losing his glasses. We're tied up at 8s here. Murario going for that backhand Ernie put away. Welsh and Moore now up by 1. 2 points away from heading to the gold medal match. Honestly, Julie Johnson has some extremely awkward looking shots, and if I was on the other side of the net from her, it would be very confusing sometimes because you're not really sure where she's hitting the ball sometimes just because of how awkwardly she's hitting it. So certainly to her advantage, I would say. We're back tied at 9s now, so this is definitely going to be a game down to the wire. Could go either way. And if Moore and Welsher win, they are headed to the gold medal match. If Johnson and Murario are able to take game 2, that will force a game 3 tiebreaker here in this winner bracket final in our senior pro mixed doubles division. Ava Welsher is fired up. And they are going to have a match point when we come back from this timeout. Final timeout for Johnson and Murario. Might as well use it, otherwise you're going to lose it. So I think just a good time here to just refocus, knowing you are staring down a match point. Got to do everything you need to do to try to stay in this game 2. Try and force that game 3. So let's see what strategy Johnson and Murario come out with here after this timeout, brought to you by Jigsaw Health. And again, yes, if you have not looked into ESPN Plus, I believe you can get a free trial period if you haven't signed up, but I believe it is just $6.99 for a month. So pretty good in comparison to some other things. So definitely check that out so you can watch our medal matches live all weekend with us. But here we are, our first match point for Moore and Welsher. And they will not get it done on their first one because Julie Johnson, with her weird, awkward shots,
9, 10, 1.
Gets them the side out.
Great plan.
Nice job, Johnson, recognizing how stretched out Moore was to get that previous ball, and then she goes right behind him and ties it up at 10s. We have a ball on court, so we'll redo that. And yes, I will be joining Dominic Catalano for our medal matches later in the day, all weekend long, so don't worry, I'm not done for the day.
Second serve. Ten, 2.
Ooh, Scott Moore with not only the overhead winner, but an angle that would make any mathematician proud.
Ten, 1.
Beautiful job there from Johnson with the dinks and then the Ernie put away. Scott Moore asking Derek Prince if she was on a line, and he says nope, and she doubles up. A twofer. Still tied at 10s here, though, but a huge hold for Johnson and Marariu. Can they get themselves a game point, though, is the big question. Bless you for Ava Welcher. Julie Johnson doing some damage with those Ernies over there right now. 3 in a row the last 3 rallies. And now that does indeed give them a game point here to go to that game 3. Ava Welcher chicken wing defense at its best. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Look at that chicken wing action. That is a hot and spicy chicken wing right there. Wow, big hold there from Welcher and Moore. Marcha yelling, come on, fight, to himself and his partner, Julie Johnson. Another oh my gosh, Julie Johnson. Wow.
Point.
And now Welcher also yelling fight at her partner, Scott Moore. It's like both these teams' strategy is to fight. Not a bad strategy.
Side out. 11-11-1.
Beautiful lob there from Welcher. Beautiful defense from Julie Johnson. And I've never seen Julie Johnson that fired up. She is like in warrior mode right now. She is just, this is game point number 2 for them, I believe, for this match. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Julie Johnson by sheer will alone. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable game 2. So we are going to a game 3 here in our winner bracket final. Don't say we don't like to make it interesting here at the APP Tour. Again, I'm Lauren McLaughlin here at the APP Tour Atlanta Metro Pickleball Open. We'll take a very short break and be right back for the thrilling Game 3 conclusion of this match.
It's pickleballparrot.com.
Bruh? Don't you want to watch pro pickleball?
Please, Patrick, you don't have to make that sound anymore. I mean, I get the point.
People need a simple way to find the details for live pro pickleball events.
Exactly. And that's why we need to figure out how to spell Brock.
Does it start with a B or a W?
I don't know. It might be both. Check.
I hear at least 3, maybe 4 A's.
Guys, it's not a real word.
But we still have to figure out how to spell it. Brock. Look, just wait until you see the video we're gonna make.
All right, you guys, let's do this. Gotta return the suit by 5.
Brock?
Welcome back for our thrilling conclusion. Game 3 about to kick off in our Senior Pro Mixed Doubles Winner Bracket Final. Ava Welsher, Scott Moore will be on the near end to start us off. Julie Johnson and Mircea Murari will be on the far end. We will switch ends at 6 in this Game 3 tiebreaker.
Game 3, change ends at 6 points.
Welcher and Moore took Game 1 11-6. An absolute slugfest in Game 2, ultimately going to Johnson and Murari 13-11. And now Game 3 underway. Winner of this match heads to the gold medal match. Loser heads to bronze. Either way, both teams are medalists here today.
Two.
Again, just a reminder, at the conclusion of this match, championship court number 1 will stop, championship court 2, which is this court, will stop streaming, and then championship court 1 will continue to stream for a little bit, and then we'll switch on over to ESPN Plus for the conclusion of our day. But we'll be back tomorrow morning, again at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time for our men's and women's pro and senior pro doubles brackets tomorrow.
0-1-1. No. It's been served.
Derek Prince has been doing an amazing job as our USA Pickleball certified referee for this match.
Point. One, two. Point. Two, 1, 2. Point. Timeout. Receiving team 3, 1, 2. 1 minute.
All right, we have a timeout here called from Welcher and Moore as Johnson and Murari up early here in Game 3, 3-1. They definitely don't want Johnson and Murari to gain any momentum, as that can be extremely dangerous if they get too hot. Go on a run here, as we know. Pickleball full of runs and streaks and momentum swings. Back from our timeout. Julie Johnson serving, 3-1-2. There's that double trouble of the 2 forehands in the middle.
2.
Oh, good coverage from Murario after Johnson had to
Side out.
exit the court on the previous shot. Not a whole lot he knew he was going to be able to do beyond
1-4-1.
that shot. But a nice little run out in front by 3. Let's see if Welsher and Moore have an answer.
1-4-2. Calling the score. 1-4-2. Side out.
Johnson and Welsher going at it there for a couple points, but then Murario earns himself a pop-up and a put-away to finish that rally.
Second serve.
Got them the side out, but now Johnson on their second serving opportunity. Oh. That paddle collision that you heard from Welsher and Moore actually worked in their favor to slow that ball down, and they ended up just sort of dropping it over the net instead of getting any sort of pace on it. Nice defense from Welsher. Nice job. Julie Johnson just grinding out these shots and rallies, moving it around, doing what she needs to do. Big hold here for Johnson and Murario. Welsher and Moore still at 1. If Johnson and Murario can get to 6, they will trigger the end change. Oh, Murario, short hop, picks up this ball, and just look at the backspin on this. They're both there, and then the ball just backspins right back towards the net, out of Scott Moore's reach. Good talk and switch between Johnson and Murario, but they'll have a second opportunity here to get to that 6th point.
Ball on court. Five, 1, 2.
Beautiful lob there from Eva Welsher. Holds off that end change.
5 points. 1-5-1.
Moore and Welsher definitely need to put something together here, go on a little run.
Point.
And now finally getting off of 1 will certainly help.
2-5-1.
Great defense from Julie Johnson on the Scott Moore Ernie. Look at her, she's not afraid. She's not afraid of no ghosts. Or in this case, Scott Moore. I mean, not a ghost, but I had to use the Ghostbusters phrase, guys. It was right there.
Side out.
Spencer laughed at me. I mean, who doesn't love a good Ghostbusters theme song quote? We'll sing it together later, guys.
Point 6, change, ends.
All right, so Johnson and Marario took them a little bit longer than they wanted, but they finally do get to that 6th point. So we'll switch ends here. Our players will have up to a minute as we get situated and ready to get back into the action. As I mentioned, from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern, we'll be switching on over to ESPN Plus. Go to ESPN.com or download the app to sign up or log in if you have it already. Because this is a USA Pickleball National Championship Series tournament, that is why we are switching over to ESPN Plus for all medal matches. So again, definitely check that out, but we'll be shutting down CC number 2 at the conclusion of this match, so make sure and just head right on over to CC 1,
6, 2, 1.
which is in the middle of a pro mixed doubles semifinal match.
No. Second serve.
But we, however, have a game 3 here in our winner bracket final and senior pro mixed doubles, which has had some unbelievable rallies. Very exciting matchup. And right now it looks like Julie Johnson and Mircea Murariu, who are on the near end of your screen, are in the driver's seat here. Scott Moore, Eva Welsher, for the first time really in this match, find themselves in a fairly significant hole that they need to dig themselves out of, which they are more than capable of doing. As we often say, 1 point at a time is all it takes to get the job done, and they are on their way here. Still on first server, only trailing by 3 now. Nice little run there from Welsher and Moore.
7, 5, 1.
Definitely puts the pressure on a little bit more for Johnson and Murariu. But with that serve return, free point into the net, a quick timeout here called from Welsher and Moore. Johnson and Murariu on first server still when we come back from this timeout. Up 8-5. So just 3 points away from heading to the gold medal match. They have been in the driver's seat most of this game number 3, as I mentioned before. Can they stay there, though, and put their foot on the gas and not let up? This is certainly not the time to leave any opportunity for Moore and Welsher to get back into this game 3, as that could spell trouble.
8-5-1.
Johnson's there. I'm not sure if she took her eye off the ball at the last minute or if it was just out of her reach. But fortunately, Miss hits that overhead off the tip of her paddle. I mean, Julie Johnson is an animal. She does not come out on top of that exchange, but my goodness, is she putting in the work.
5-8-1.
Okay, go.
Foot full. Right foot.
So Murariu
Point.
ends up hitting that out of bounds regardless, but in the kitchen about 7 times also. So Derek Prince has no trouble seeing the multiple foot faults.
Point.
And definitely a bit of a shift here happening.
7-8-1.
Welsher and Moore coming up hot in second place. And by second place, I mean because Murariu and Johnson were in the driver's seat. So in this Mario Kart-esque situation, Moore and Welsher coming up hot from behind. I realize now that entire example and metaphor was a mistake that I wish I could take back, Spencer. Sometimes you start down a path and it just goes terribly awry. Great job from Julie Johnson getting out of the way of that ball. She was basically standing next to Derek Prince there.
8 points. So that ball called out?
Called out.
Thank you.
Called out. Sorry.
It's here called out. No problem.
Right, so.
Point. You have 9 points. Correct, sir. Yes, sir. 9-7-1.
9-7-1.
Point.
And I do not believe we have any timeouts remaining here for Moore or Welsher, or I think we would see one
10-7-1.
taken right now, but this is a match point now for Johnson and Murariu to head to the gold medal match.
Second serve.
Johnson has been having a lot of success today, going right at Scott Moore in front of her.
10-7-2.
That one did not go well as Moore was ready for that. Wow, great defense from Johnson. Oh, no. Johnson takes herself literally entirely off the court. And I think she thought Murariu was closer to cover that gap. And so she didn't get back on the court quite as hastily as maybe she would have normally. So 1 match point fended off. Just wide there. So we will go to second server. Eva Welsher will serve.
Sorry. My bad.
7-10-2. Side out.
So there's one of those collisions that we have been talking about that can go awry. I believe Archa hit Johnson on top of the head during that exchange, but another match point. It dribbles over. Match point number 2.
Hit it. Second serve.
All right, match point number 3 now.
How many timeouts? You have no more timeouts. You have 2 timeouts remaining.
All right, once again, Marcia Murariu always asking how many timeouts they have. He does a great job of making sure that they use them. And, you know, this is an offensive timeout, which we're seeing more often, actually. Didn't used to see them as often, but definitely players taking advantage now. You know, they've had a few match point opportunities here. They haven't been able to get the job done. They're going to be on second server. So I think a really great timeout here from Johnson and Murariu to just kind of refocus, take a deep breath, strategize how they want to hopefully close out this match on this serve. Moore and Welsher going to do everything they can, pull out every trick in their bag to try and still head to the gold medal match. They'd rather not detour through the bronze, but one of these teams will have to. All right, Derek Prince gets us back into the action.
Time in. 10-7-2. Side out.
A big hold there from Welsher and Moore.
7-10-1.
Still trailing by 3, certainly doable.
Point. Eight, 10-1. Second serve. Eight, 10-2.
Oh, that ball, I think, skips on the line or does something a little funky. Nothing you can do but move on from that, unfortunately. But another match point opportunity here for Julie Johnson and Mircea Murariu. And Murariu takes over and gets the job done. They will head to our gold medal match, get the job done in 3 games over Eva Welsher and Scott Moore, 11-6, 13-11, 11-8. So a big congrats. Both of our teams, however, headed to a medal matchup next. Once again, I am Lauren McLaughlin here on Championship Court number 2. We will be shutting down momentarily here on CC2. And it looks like CC1 has also been shut down now as we prepare to go on to ESPN Plus for the remainder of our day. So once again, thank you so much for joining us the first portion of our day today. Hopefully you guys can come on over and join us on ESPN Plus. And I will be joining Dominic Catalano for the final matches of our day. But thank you so much for watching on USA Pickleball's Facebook and YouTube pages. We will be back again tomorrow morning. Same place, same time, same people. And we have more amazing pickleball action for the rest of the weekend here at the APP Atlanta Metro Pickleball Open, a USA Pickleball National Championship Series tournament. So very excited to be here in Griffin, Georgia. Once again, we're shutting it down for this portion of our day. Head on over to ESPN Plus if you have it. If not, go ahead and grab it if you'd like. And then we will be back with some more pickleball action. If not, we will see you hopefully tomorrow morning as well. Thank you so much, everyone. Lauren McLaughlin signing off here on Facebook and YouTube. And we will be back with more pickleball action either on ESPN Plus or tomorrow morning back on Facebook and YouTube. Thanks so much, guys. Don't go anywhere.